Okay, so much confusion on water. How do I get the best quality water in my house for the best price? Let's go. Let's start with distilled. Distilled water, either you're buying it in a store and bringing it home in a big plastic jug and it's gonna have phthalates and BPA, or you're gonna buy a distilling machine and it's gonna take a lot of hydro and you will get water, but you will have to make that water. It'll be a slow process and you'll have to remineralize that water when you do that. Next option, the Berkey system. These have been popular for years. I have a link, I'll put this link in there. You look and do your own research on this. The research that I did on these systems is they do not clean the water the way they say they do. They actually contaminate it and they are an issue. So I would not recommend a Berkey from the research I did. There will be a link right here for you. Zero water is probably the best system. Brita, I wouldn't either. Zero water has the best system. It's a 5-stage filter. If you're doing in the city and you don't have the money for reverse osmosis, go with like a zero water. They are going to remove a lot of all the fluoride, the chlorine, and these types of things out of your water. Reverse osmosis, absolutely probably the best option in my opinion. They take up, they're pennies per gallon to make. They take up very little room. As you can see here, we got a nice little faucet tap, and then that's it. It's that small. That's how much room that they take up. So very little room. And then we use this water to make our coffee, use it for cooking, use it for drinking, obviously, all these types of things. Really good tasting water. Again, you have to re-mineralize this water. This is how we remineralize it. Redmond's real salt, make a Soleil, right? I made a video on this. You can look back in my feed, but a teaspoon of that per gallon of RO water is gonna remineralize your water so that you absorb it and it has those minerals that are super important to re-put back into your RO water. And if you're drinking spring water, you gotta go get the spring water. You gotta spend the fuel, the time. It could be a good thing to do if you have glass carbides. It's not easy to do though, right? And look at the whole Ohio area, like tons of springs. Nestle has over 40 bottling companies there that are now going to be tainted and polluted, right? So in my opinion, thinking about getting a system in your house to work with what you have. We have a well here. We still do the RO because it's very high in total dissolved solids. So the RO system helps take the TDS levels down. And TDS is total dissolved solids. So an RO system will get your TDSs down to basically like 5 or something like that. Anything under 100 is gonna be usually pretty good. So if you have a spring, get a TDS meter, test your spring water that you're getting. You want that to be at least under 100 for sure. If you want more guidance, click on our link in the bio, your Allies in Health Wellness store, and then Water Health. It'll show you what we recommend you purchase on our store. Let me know in the comments what your favorite water is. Do you have a cool machine that does some restructuring, things like that? I wanna know. Much love.